Hi, I'm Alicia Stirling. We are here at Metronome, and we are here talking to Cece, or Cecilia. She is the Rose Queen in the coming up production of the Nutcracker at the Sunset Center on December 3rd through 5th. It's going to be very exciting. So the Rose Queen, tell me about, what is she like?
She's elegant, she's beautiful, she's basically this lovely person, I would imagine, who is so like forgiving and so kind and gentle. Um, I honestly like hope to live up to her standards, but
Yeah, already, you're fine. You're already starting off fine, so you're good.
oh, thank you. But yeah, I just imagine her as this beautiful, beautiful queen who is elegant and is just so nice. And but like she cannot do that by herself. She has to have her garlands and her flowers and her dewdrops, and she has to have them to help her because every royal queen or king or prince or princess always needs they always need someone to help them along. They always need someone to be like, oh, okay, like how about let's try this. So without them, she wouldn't be the queen of
I love
Waltz.
that. I love that you said that. You're including it like any garden. You need everything around you to help you bloom into the way that you're going to be. That's a really great way to put it. As far as the Rose Queen, have you done any rehearsals yet for the part?
Yes, we
And
have.
how is the choreography going?
It's going amazing. I
Good.
love it. I'm so in love with the choreography. Tia really knows what she sees in me, and she knows what I am. She knows what I can do, and that's what I love about Tia and all of
Yes.
like the coaches and the teachers for MPBT is that they always know what type of dancer you are, and they always give you your strength. And Tia really does that. I am so in love with the choreography. She makes sure to plays with my strength, but to also push me with the harder things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so in love with it.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's so exciting. I love the fact that you're going to go out there and you're really excited about this role. And it is a very beautiful role. Now you're also playing a snow princess.
Yes.
Yes. So tell me about that. What's the
It's really fun actually. I've always wanted to be in Snow Scene. That was always like a goal of mine. And then to be a snow princess is super cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and it's really amazing just to also see what goes behind the scenes of making it. So, for example, I get to watch a little bit of the snowflakes and of Snow Queen. So that's super fun just to watch, just from like the
Absolutely,
wings and from
yeah.
the sidelines, just to see like what everyone goes through. And just to see how everyone works. And it's super amazing because I feel like everyone's like, oh, like Snow Queen, and then there's snowflakes. And it's like, no, like really, like honestly, we're all in the same boat. Like
Yeah.
for sure, we might be like the queen of the scene, but in all honesty, like you can always just come up to one of us and we can just start talking to you. Like we're just
Yeah,
we're in
well,
the same boat.
just like the Rose Queen. I mean, basically, you know, you need your whole garden there. The Snow Queen needs all the snowflakes.
Yeah.
And the snow princesses.
Yes.
So the difference in character, tell me about that. Does the Snow Princess have the same type of characteristics as the Queen? I know she's very, as my daughter once put it, a little sassy. But I know she's very stoic and stuff, and I think I said that in like every single time I talk about her. I'm always saying she's stoic. But do the Snow Princesses have a different character to them, or do they basically build up the Queen?
I would say Snow Queen isn't per se stoic, but she is a bit more cold, but not like in an unfriendly way.
Yeah.
It's just like how she comes off as is like this very like royal and not pompous, like
Yeah.
very like elegant, but like very strong woman.
Yeah.
But I feel like the princesses are a bit more playful. They're like,
Okay.
okay, like they're basically like the little children of the royal family.
I love that. No, that's wonderful. That's so cute. I'm going to have a different feeling now when I watch it because I'm going to know that because of this and what you're saying, I kind of have a different outlook on what to expect with the princesses. So that's really cool. I love that. Going back to the Rose Queen, have you been fitted for your costume yet?
I have not.
Oh my God, are you excited?
I'm really excited. I know what my tutu looks like now.
And what does it look like? Is it?
It is actually different from the past years, so
Oh.
we're getting a new tutu.
Oh, how fun!
I know, I'm really excited for that.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's a lighter purple. It has a couple of darker purple flowers along it,
Oh,
so
that's
that's
gonna be
really
beautiful.
beautiful. Yes, and there's going to be some lace involved, and it's going to thin out towards the ends of the tutu. all in all, I'm just
How
really
exciting.
excited.
I love it. I know. I get so into the costumes of it. And I know the talent, I mean, watching you guys is really what it's all about. But I have to admit,
Thank
the
you.
costumes are so amazing.
Very true.
Talking about, I wanted to talk a little bit about dancing with the masks. You and I were just talking a little bit ago about, I can't even fathom, what you guys go through. And I'm so proud of you for being able to endure, the level of, gosh, I would say, yeah, being able to go through the breathing and all that and the rehearsals hours on end. Is there any, do you feel okay with it? Do you feel like it's on the up and up and hasn't really stressed you out too much, or?
It hasn't, and thank you for the compliment because that means a lot to us. But it actually doesn't really bother me too much. There are some times when you get the wrong mask and you cannot breathe a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes, as you said, we rehearse tomorrow. I have rehearsals for 5-ish hours, depending on how long it takes. But yes, it is a bit hard, and sometimes there is a lot of sweating that goes on.
Right.
So
Yes.
that's gonna be a little hard to deal with. But it's the teachers are super kind. They're if you need to go breathe, please go breathe.
See, that's amazing to me. I think and they're so amazing with you kids to know that what you're going through is not something that's normal. And, but the fact that you can go through it, I feel like you're going to come out of this just going, wow, I can kind of tackle anything, right? And I know they have special masks. I know they sell some in here that they give to dancers that have a little bit more breathability, which is nice. So anyway, I just kudos to you guys for doing that. It amazes me every day.
Thank you.
So I know when the pandemic hit, I was like, oh, well, I guess dancing will be over for a while. Because I'm you can't dance with the, but then you guys just came out and did it like it was nothing. So it was really amazing to see. I'm very proud of you all.
Thank you.
So getting back to the Nutcracker, I know you've been in it for 6 years.
Yes.
6 years. And you were mentioning that the Candy Cane was one of the funnest. Now that is a really great piece of music. It's a very high energy, I believe it's the Russian dance.
Yes.
Yeah, the Russian. And so tell me about, was that one of your favorites, or did you have another one that really stood out to you?
Honestly, they were all amazing because, as I said before, Tia and Kira and Hope, they always are so amazing. Those were only my coaches for my part. So anyone else who I forgot to mention, Laura Lobo.
Oh yeah, they're all
Harmony. Oh,
all
they're
great.
all amazing.
Yeah.
But they were my coaches for those parts and for my previous parts, and they always made sure that I was doing my strongest. And if something was always stumping me, if I always was not hitting a step, they would always be okay, are you sure you want to do this? And I'd either turn to them and say I want to get this down, or I'd be I can't do this right now. Can we please try to change it? So, but yeah, they're always so kind for that. So I honestly I just loved Candy Cane because it was so fun and energetic. It was definitely very hard because there's a lot of jumping involved.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I love jumping. They always that's also what I love about Tia, is that she made sure she put me in the part that I could do and that I would love and that I'd be the strongest in. And I love jumping, so I was super happy when I got that.
Absolutely. That's so great. I love that. Yeah, I think that is always one of my favorite. There's so many, like I've said before in other interviews, every scene of the Nutcracker has a different special feeling about it. And I think that one is you just want to jump out of your chair. But the Rose Queen is so sweet, and it's so, there's just something about her. So I'm really excited that you get to do that. That's just an incredible thing.
Thank you.
So how long have you been dancing?
Oh, I think 10 years.
10 years, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely weird because I remember I started off dancing, then I was like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. Then I think it was kindergarten or first grade, I started up again. And I was like, no, I don't want to do soccer anymore. I'm going to do dancing. So that's basically the decision that changed my life from then on. So I'm very proud of myself at a very young age.
That's an amazing accomplishment to be able to to make those choices at an early age. That's, especially when you're going from soccer to ballet. It's quite a different world. But I mean, I'm glad you chose ballet, because we all are. as far as ballet goes, did you start, when you did start dancing, was it immediately ballet or did you work your way into it?
It was actually immediately ballet. When I was doing soccer, I started doing some ballet, and then my mom's like, "Do you want to do Nutcracker or do you want to do soccer?" I chose Nutcracker,
Yeah.
obviously. But yes, it was immediately into ballet. Then I tried some jazz classes. I actually did try a hip hop class when I was younger with one of my friends.
Did you enjoy that?
It was really fun,
Yeah.
but I didn't do it again until this past year. I did it. But yes, I started right into ballet, and ever since I've loved
Yeah.
it. And
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So you are a sophomore this year.
yes, I am.
Okay, so you've got a couple more years ahead of you of doing the Nutcracker. Are there any roles that you look at and go, "That's what I want next"? Or, I know it's a question that, but it's fun to dream ahead. And I know that every dancer I've ever talked to always says, "I want to do this" or "I want to do that," and so they all kind of have it in their head. What do you think?
I definitely do agree with that. Like, shoot for the stars, and you might just land on the moon.
I like that.
That's one of my main quotes that I live by.
I really love that. Shoot for the stars, and you might just land on the moon. Okay, that's my new goal. Thank you.
No problem. But I always will shoot for Sugar Plum. That's always been
Yes.
a dream of mine.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, wherever I trust Tia,
Yeah.
she will always put me in the place that I will be strongest in. But Sugar Plum, maybe one day Snow Queen. But yeah, honestly, I would love anything at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you love the acting that goes into these roles? Do you look at it and kind of go, "Oh, I'd love to play a little bit more of a what different character, something a little bit off"?
I do love acting in the roles. I do agree
Yeah.
with that. I honestly just listen to the music and have it just tell me what it's going to be about. I might think of it differently. I might act it differently than others. But honestly, I just have the music tell me what to do.
That's great. Now, are you doing variations after Nutcracker? Or are you going to go and do some classical variations?
Yes, I am.
Which ones are you doing?
I'm going to be doing Nikita's Death, which is kind of gruesome.
I love that. Oh, that's terrible to say.
I know.
It sounds awful, but I do love that variation. It's so beautiful.
It is a very beautiful variation. I remember Tia was like, "Oh, look at this one," and I remember looking at it. I was like, my first thought was like, "Is this gonna be hard enough for me?" And now I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's hard
It's
enough."
amazing that piece. I know what you're talking about. You're looking at it and like, "Oh yeah, okay," and then I've known people that have done it and they're like, "Oh geez, that's a tough one." So, but it's so beautiful.
It is.
And it's such a character. I mean, that is like, it's so deep and heavy.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go from being this beautiful whimsical Rose Queen, and then off to play
This very
such a
sad and
sad,
sultry
somber moment. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be great. Are you doing the one variation and then doing some team?
Yes, so
That's
I'm
wonderful.
doing this one variation. I'm also doing another solo. It is choreographed by Emily Martin, and it is by a cover of Out of Love from Alicia Cara.
Wonderful.
Yes, and I have figured out over the past couple of years, I'm a very emotional dancer.
Yeah.
I am very not emotional by like crying, but
No, it's good. I get it. You have to have that emotion when you're dancing. I think
Yeah.
that's how the audience feels it. Because
Yes.
once you're feeling the emotions and you're portraying a character, we're gonna pick it up out there. So I love
Yeah.
the fact that you say you're an emotional dancer. That's as it should be.
I always just play my characters by the music. As I said, I have the music tell me what to do.
Yeah.
But I always try to figure out a type of story. Like, for example, Out of Love, it is about this woman who has fallen out of love with this person and is wondering what happened. Like, I was so happy, I was so in love with you and you with me, and then all of a sudden you left me. And it's hard. I haven't been in love yet, only with my parents and my
And that's
family.
okay. Yeah. Being a sophomore, it's okay that you haven't been in love yet, but you've seen
Very
it.
true.
You've seen love.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
have. But I kind of think of moments in my life like, okay, like when did I feel like I stopped talking to this one friend and I was in this like dark place with that person.
Yeah.
And so I kind of make that a bit more dramatic than it is.
Yeah.
But I haven't like actually been in love with the person. So I try to play off my friendships, my family, and try to make it real life, try to bring the story to life.
I think it's been such a wonderful time to chat with you, and I'm so grateful that you were able to sit here and tell me all about, all your wonderful adventures this year. It's so exciting. The Rose Queen. It's going to be amazing at the Sunset Center on December 3rd through 5th from Monterey Peninsula Ballet Theater. And again, if you need anything, whether it be tights, point shoes, we all know that you guys need point shoes.
Many
All the
different
time.
point shoes.
All the time. They are here at Metronome. So please come by here. It's at the Crossroads in Carmel. And I've been coming by here for ages, and it's got everything you need. It's amazing. So thank you so much, Cece.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And we're going to go buy some tights. I need to get some tights. So we're
I
going
need
to
to
go
go
in
get
there.
some point shoes.
Yeah, so we're going to go shopping a little bit. All right? We'll see you at the Nutcracker.
Bye.
We are here inside Metronome doing some shopping.
Yes. Much needed.
Much
Coffee.
needed point shoes. Thank you, Mom.
Yes.
And the lovely Kelly, who is amazing, helps us through everything that we need. So if you want to come on this way, and we'll go check out. I'm going to actually do some shopping too. But this place is magnificent. It has the best leotards, the best dance skirts, some really cool oh my gosh, this is really cute. See, I haven't been in here for a couple days, so I haven't seen some of the new stuff. Oh, there's some good stuff. And then, of course, the point shoes that are behind everything here.
Yes.
Anything you need, not just point shoes, flat shoes, any
Jazz
type of shoes,
shoes.
jazz shoes, you name it. It is here. It is amazing, too. So, and all the accessories.
Oh, yes.
It's not just a shoe that goes on the foot.
Oh, yes. No, it's
There's so much more that goes into all of this.
Oh, yes.
There is glue after the, shoes get just slightly dead, but we want to get some more use out of them.
Yes.
There's the toe pads,
The bun pins.
the bun pins.
That go missing every single time.
I swear bun pins are literally a one-time use thing because, right?
Agreed.
Yeah. So tell me, what type of point shoe do you use?
I use a Stellar from Suffolk.
Yes.
And I am a 7.5 3X.
Nice. Okay, so you and my daughter have that in common, the Suffolk
Yes.
the Stellar. Yeah, I remember your mom and I talking about that a lot. Okay. And then, of course, the tights that I need to buy for my child. Here they are. Am I getting them right? No, I'm not. I guess I better really pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Anyway, we are having a wonderful time here at Metronome. Thank you again, Cece, and I cannot wait to see you portray the Rose Queen and the Snow Princess at the Nutcracker, December 3rd through 5th at the Sunset Center, Monterey Peninsula Ballet Theater. It is going to be, like I've said before, magical. All right, we'll see you soon.